Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is ggurface, and I will be bringing to you game number 2 between Tarson, the blue Terran player, and IdrA playing as the red Zerg. This is game number 2. The map is Metalopolis. This is the semifinals. Whoever wins this one will move on to the finals. Wait, not win this one. IdrA's up 1-0, so scratch that. IdrA needs 2 more. Tarson needs 2 plus 1, 3 more. So that's the situation right now. IdrA is up 1 game, Tarson's is down 1 game. I wanted to upload this much earlier, but it turns out that Starcraft does not like me. So I was trying to load this replay, and I loaded it. It was almost finished, and then it was like, no, you need to use the repair tool. Would you like to use it? I clicked yes, and it went like, no, cannot repair. You ever had one of those situations where it's like the only thing that's supposed to help you out is not helping you out? Well, that's what happened. So, what we have so far is the supply depot being built on the side, and we do see a spawning pool and extractor coming up relatively soon, as he does scout the wrong direction, but that's quite alright, as he will probably send the drone out. This is the normal way to scout because it is the closest base, and you do always want to be able to check to see if the air distance is going to be rather short for you and your opponent, because that is one key factor in determining what sort of units and what sort of build you're going to go with. We do see an extractor going up for IdrA, as the barracks is being blocked off for the entrance, as well as a refinery for Tarson's. And then we do see a drone as well as a overlord heading out. Will this drone make an hatchery? No, it's not actually making a hatchery. Most players do like to check out what their opponent is doing before they invest in the hatchery or early expand, unless it's a really big map and they know that their opponent is not near them. And here we do see these drone and this SCV will cross paths, and they will know each other's positions. Overlord going up to the higher end to be able to get vision and not be seen. We do see 1 Marines coming out. He's not putting down the tech lab. This overlord going to the other high ground, this drone checking things out. We have 1 spawning pool up, extractor already up, and both players are mining away at the gas. And we do see the extractor going up once again for IdrA. He has really liked to use this extractor trick. Whether or not it's very useful for a lot of players, it might be either way, but it does sort of screw up your opponent's build order just slightly, a couple of seconds, and that's probably worth it to him for the 75 minerals investment in his opinion. And here we do see this 1 SCV wants to prevent this 1 drone from landing that early expansion, and we do see that the Zerglings are chasing him away, and he will be able to get up that early expansion. This SCV, let's see if it goes down. It actually went down last game, the SCV, and he wasn't able to get further information. And we do see 2 Marines now working on the extractor. Extractor should go down any moment now, and we don't quite yet see a tech lab. We see a factory going up. The extractor just went down. The gas is unstolen, as we do see these Marines will be able to keep these Zerglings away from Tarson's base. Currently, we do see metabolic boost being researched for the Zergling, and this little SCV is trapped outside. He wants to come inside, but his buddies don't want to let him in because there are too many Zerglings outside. And these Zerglings are checking back and forth, maybe gonna get a peek up the ramp, as that is always a good thing to do to see what kind of unit it's gonna come out. And we do see 4 Marines pushing up, with a Hellion and some SCVs. And right now the Queens are actually being brought out, and we do see a spine crawler being morphed inside the base. Very nice read and good prediction. We do see the Zergling being light up by the Hellion, and this Queen does not want to engage where it is, and he's forced to bring a second Queen over, and now they're focus firing on this 1 Queen. Might be able to take down this 1 Queen. If he takes down the 1 Queen, he'll be able to slow down the Zerg significantly. The Zergling surrounds the SCV and takes down the SCV, but there are a lot of Marines and a lot of 2 Hellions coming out, and this spine crawler making his way painfully slow into the expansion. And oh man, I think he takes down 1 Queen. The second Queen is gonna go down. 2 Queens roasted right now, and this spine crawler cannot get down, and now he's forced to bring his workers to try to help out. And wow, great micro, and he lost 1 Hellion, but he's able to keep most of the Marines alive, and the Zerglings are chasing the Marines, but the Marines are able to carefully micro these Zerglings, and he's actually fighting them off pretty well for Tarson. Tarson's actually keeping the Zerg player at bay at the moment, as he does not have as many workers, but these Zerglings should be able to chase this 1 Hellion away. And Hellion's going back to the base, and he blocks it off, and that Hellion looks like it's gonna die, but that's quite alright, as he did want to prevent those Zerglings from rushing into the base. IdrA now, I think, slightly behind in economy because he had to bring those drones off and he does actually have a couple of fewer workers, but now he's pumping more workers, but that will hurt his army count because he can't really produce that many things at a time because he does not have his queens. He did lose 2 queens in that one attack, so it was rather painful, not only economically but also for production as well. And we do see an expansion coming out for Tarson's as he was thinking of getting it, and these Zerglings are coming in just to see what kind of units Tarson's has, and will they see the Banshee? I think no, I don't think they saw the Banshee. And the Overlord's getting shot from the side. And here I think IdrA did see something, that's why he's running on this in this direction. And yes, he does catch a glimpse of the Banshee. And the Banshee's coming around. The only thing that can defend against the Banshee is the Queen. And the Queen doesn't want to engage, it seems like. And now they're engaging. 2 drones go down. A 3rd drone goes down. Wow. 3 drones go down. 4 drone goes down. That's never good. He did lose that 2 queens very early on, so that's what's hurting IdrA right now. And this Banshee is happy with his damage, 4 kills, and he's going back to base for repair before coming out again, maybe. 2nd Banshee coming out. If we look at the unit production now, we do see Cloak being researched by Tarson's, as well as a Hydralisk den for IdrA. And the Zerglings got roasted a little bit, but that was just a scouting Zergling, so it was quite alright. Fearing an imminent attack, a 2nd Spine Crawler goes down. 2 queens out. Hydralisk den is going up at the moment. Zergling speed is done. Stem pack is being researched. And, ooh, this could be very painful if these Banshees will continue to harass IdrA, because I don't think he has enough to deal with these 2 Banshees, especially if they're cloaked. I don't think he has enough. Oh, he does have quite a bit to research for Overseer if he wants to. And right now we see a sizable force moving out. Hellions, Marines, 1 Marauder, and 2 Banshees. The Hellions will be the first to get there, and let's see what he does with these Hellions. Take a look at the unit production. We do see Groove Spines being upgraded, and we do see, wow, the Banshees are moving up ahead of the battle, and he's going to go into the main base, and he's going to try to snipe out this 1 queen. In the meantime, the other forces aren't really doing much, and 1 queen goes down, and he calls GG. Well, that was a very, very quick 2nd game, but he doesn't have enough queens to defend. So I'll see you guys in Game 3. This is ggurface. If you like what you see, please do subscribe.